Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to start the sixth chapter of Geography Population. In this chapter, we are going to study the population of India and Brazil. In that, we are going to study that how many young generation is find in India and old generation, as well as how many females are there in India, how many males are there in India. So that all we are going to study in today's chapter, sixth chapter, India as well as Brazil. So we will start this chapter. Population is an important resource of any country. We are having many resources, natural resource we are using. So like that here, population is also considered resource because for the progress of the nation, population is also very important. The qualitative aspect of a population are important for a nation's economic and social progress. Here it is said that population is important, but that qualitative aspect of the population. What is the qualitative aspect? Means the population should be good. They should have qualities. Means population should be educated. Population should be healthy. If they are educated, healthy, then it is good for the nation. And plus there should be values, moral ethic in that population. So that is very important. Means all the things, the population must be educated, they must be very healthy, and they must be having moral ethic, they are having values, principles. So these all are very important for the economic and social progress. Let's study the population of Brazil and India. So here is given India's map. In this map we can see it is shown that here dot method is used. By the dot method they are showing the population of India. So we can see the northern part, the population is dense, and as well as south side, downside also the population is very high. So here you can see this. Here the dark red color is showing that more than 500, and here they are using color shades. So 251 to 500, 101 to 250, less than 100. So like that, by with the color shade they have shown the areas. So here it is said Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. These are the places where the population is very dense. You can see here also. So this is the belt where the population is very dense, and downside southern side. So one dot representing a particular number. So many dots are given here, and there are some places where the dots are very rare. Here in that Jammu Kashmir we can see very less population is fine. Downside also Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand means less population is there, not more. Plus here Rajasthan also, some part of Rajasthan, sorry, Kutch. So there also less population is there. Okay, now we will study the less population areas. So less than 100 people per square kilometer. So see here, less than 100, that color shade you see carefully. So that color shade we find in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and here Arunachal Pradesh, because in Arunachal Pradesh there is dense forest. So due to that, Mizoram, so due to that here the population is very less. Okay, now we will study the next. Study the map in figure 6.1a and 6.1b and answer the questions. State with the highest population density. Now just we have seen the highest population density. We have seen the places like Kerala, Tamil Nadu. Again upside we have seen that here we have seen Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Bihar and West Bengal. These are the places where the population is high. Next question, state with the lowest population density. That also we have seen. Now on the basis of the map given above, classify the distribution population in India in the following table. So here one table is given. So in that table you have to study the map very carefully and you have to complete the table. What is given? Less than 100. So name the states or union territories where population is less than 100 person people per square kilometer. 101 to 250, 251 to 500 and more than 501. So that is available in the map. Just you complete the table. Correlate the climate and physiography of India with the population distribution and write a note on it. So here it is said that population and physiography, climate and physiography that affect the population. So here they said that you have to write a note on it. So see children, where the climate and physiography is suitable for the population, there we can find the dense population. Dense means what? More people. And where there are some like desert area, forest area, where the rainfall is more, in that region we find less population, because day to day life they have to face number of challenges, and due to climate and due to physiography they will suffer a lot. So due to these reasons we find the less population in that area. And same, where is the plain land, where is the fertile agriculture, means for the agriculture alluvial soil, fertile soil is found, rivers are available. So in near that area we find dense population. Okay, we will study this now. India's population is around 121 crore according to the census 2011. India is the second most populous country in the world. India occupies only 2.41% of the land of the area world, whereas it supports 17.5% of the world's population. India's average population density is 382 persons per square kilometer as per 2011 census. So here it is said that India, it is having 121 crore population according to this 2011 census, and India is the second most populous country in the world. First is China, and India occupy 2.41% of the total land, means on the whole world whatever land is available, from that 2.41% land is occupied by our country India. And growth rate, population growth rate is 17.5. see, land is 2.41 and population growth rate is 17.5. So due to this, means our population density is 382 persons per square kilometer as per 2011 census. So ठीक है. Now see, in India population is very evenly distributed, means everywhere 382 people are not found in the per square kilometer. Per square kilometer means what? In 1 square kilometer, suppose 382 people are living, but it is not compulsory that all the areas we will find like this 382 persons per square kilometer. It is unevenly distributed. Some places are there where less than 100 people will find, some areas more than 382 people will find. So that's why here it said it is unevenly distributed. Physiography, climate, and play an important role in the distribution of population. Just now we have discussed physiography and climate that are very important in the distribution of the population. Due to a fertile land, plain land, and availability of water, human settlement have been established in these parts for many centuries. So here it is said that where is the fertile land available? The land which is good, which can miss alluvial soil, which is good for the growth of the plants, crops. So there we, and where is the availability of water for the agriculture, plain land should be there. So here what will happen, the people they will not suffer. It is very easy for them on the plain land to build their houses, to build the roads, many things, construction, roadways, etc, etc. So for this purpose, transportation, for this all that facilities, people they will give priority to live in the areas where they will face less physical challenges, physiographic and climatical challenges. So here it is said that due to farming, industries and trade, again people will live in the areas where they will get employment, job opportunities. So we have seen downside map in the peninsula region means Kerala and Tamil Nadu, there is population is more because their industrial area, many metropolitan cities where population is very high, dense because of industries, because industry will provide employment to the people and trade. Due to this reason population is more in some areas. The proportion of the population got concentrated in few places. So there are some places where the population is very less. For example, northern plains of the country. So here it is said that, see, the proportion of the population got concentrated in few places. So there are some places where the population is very high. For example, northern plains of the country, we have seen Uttar Pradesh and this Uttar Pradesh, Punjab. So that areas, northern plains, their population is high. Here is given Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai. So these all are the metro cities where industry and trade facilities available. So their population is more. On the contrary, in mountainous, hilly regions, dry desert area, dense forest area, density is sparse because of inaccessibility, absence of facilities and tough life. So there are some areas like Jammu Kashmir where are the mountains are available, hills are available. In the Rajasthan, dry desert area is available. Assam, dense forest areas are available. So due to that their population is sparse because of absence of facility and tough life. Now here observe the figure 6.2a and 6.2b and answer the questions. So here Brazil's map is given. I hope you understood the India's map, India's population map. So here Brazil's map is also shown by the dot method and color method. So see here in the Brazil, in the northern part, north and east part, we can see the population is very high, and here the population is very less because the dots are very less here. Here if we will leave this place Manas, so ye hai Manas, in the Manas area we can find more dot. So if we will leave this area, then other parts are very less population is here in this region. Here also okay, now we will study this map. So here also color shades are given. Dark brown color is showing Rio de Janeiro and this Sao Paulo. So these two regions, and Brazil. So these places, Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. So these places we can find dense population. And this light yellow color, that is representing less than 50. So many places are there which is less than 50 in the coastal area. So see, this is the coastal area we can find the population is good, means densely populated. We will study the graph and we will give the answers. In which area is population get concentrated? We have seen north and east part, their population is concentrated, coastal area. In which area is distribution of population is sparse? We have seen here this western part, that in the western part the population is very sparse. Prepare a note on the factors available for the uneven distribution of the population based on study of Brazil you have made so far. So in our previous chapters we have studied the physiography of Brazil, and in that we know that why in this region the population is western part, especially why its population is less. So because of the here Brazil, so here Amazon river basin is given, and due to that Amazon river basin there is a dense forest, so due to that population is very less here. Again here downside that pantanal region, that is the swampy area, so there also population is less. Here drought coordinated region, means rain shadow area is formed, due to that also population is less here. Okay, now what is said? Identify the type of map showing distribution. So we have seen that is the dot method choropleth map. Okay, now geographical explanation. Brazil is the most populated country in South American continent with a population of around 19 crores according to census 2010. It ranked 5th in the world. It also the 5th in the world with respect to area, means Brazil's rank is 5th, same area wise also and population wise also. Brazil occupies 5.6 of world's total land and has 2.78% of world's total population. So see here they are having 5.6 of world's total land, sorry, and 2.78 population, world's total population. So therefore the density of the population is around 23 persons per square kilometer. So here only 23% per square kilometer population is there. In our country 382 something. So the distribution of the population is very uneven in Brazil. The majority of Brazilians have concentrated within 300 kilometers of eastern coastal areas, also called the coastal lowland. So we can see coastal lowlands, their population is very dense, means here where is the map, here means we have seen here more dots are given to the coastal areas. So that's why here it is said that in the eastern coastals, means the coastal lowland, we find the more population. Therefore agriculture and industries have flourished well here. As a result higher density of population is found here. So because of that area is the coastal area, and in the coastal areas land is fertile, so due to that agriculture and industries are flourished, and where agriculture and industry will flourish their population will be more dense. On the other hand, The interior of the Amazon basin is very sparsely populated. Unfavorable climate, heavy rainfall, and accessibility of dense forest are the barrier to development of human settlement here. Just now we have discussed that in Amazon river basin, because of the this dense forest and heavy rainfall, due to that reason their human settlements are sparse, less. Therefore, settlements occur only in few places in Amazon basin. The central and the western part of Brazil is less populated. Here we have studied central and the western part, that is less populated. The density of the population in the highland of Brazil is moderate. In the Brazilian highland, we can see moderate population. Here downside. So see, use your brain power. One person, that is equal to 80 people, A and B. So where suppose this is 1 square kilometer, another it is also the 1 square kilometer, so it is not square, but then also just suppose, imagine here what is that, calculation the population density of area shown in 1 square kilometer of square in A and B each. So what is said here, suppose one person, this it is representing 80 people, so calculate it here, how many, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So in A, 16 into 18, so what will be the population? Now calculate, and here also count and calculate, means in A, which A or B, where the population density will be more and in which population density will be less, so that calculations you do. So children, I hope you understood this. In our next session we will study the population composition. Thank you very much.